Hello everyone and welcome to another Digimon Ghost Game video. This time I'm going to be giving a quick review of my thoughts of episode 2, The Mystery of the Museum. So in this episode we get to see Mummymon as well as Gammamon evolves to Betel Gammamon for the first time. And my gosh, is that animation sequence spectacular. We have a nice moment between Gammamon and Hiro as they kind of previously bonded in this episode over food. And Gammamon is motivated by food, and it's very sweet. And then the animation is just so beautifully done. It is so fluid. We have such great dynamic movements between both Hiro as well as Gammamon. And then Betel Gammamon appearing in this burst of flames is pretty spectacular. And the way that it's animated just makes me excited to see more of this show and more different evolutions, especially because we have seen that Gammamon most likely has different evolutions. So that's very exciting. It has a branching evolution tree there. So I'm very much looking forward to more. Besides the animation looking spectacular and me just absolutely loving Betel Gammamon, not sure about the crotch plate, but in general Betel Gammamon is a pretty cool design. And especially because we see how adorable, absolutely adorable Gammamon is in this episode, it's nice to see that contrast with him going from the child-level Digimon Gammamon to the adult Betel Gammamon, who is less, babyish in his mannerisms, which is kind of cool. So what I really like about this episode is how it continues on just to build on what we've already seen. It's not going too far into introducing us to various characters that we haven't met yet, or that we're sort of slowly meeting. We're still learning more about Hiro and about the mechanics of the world. We're not building on anything too fast, we're not going too extreme, and the pacing just seems just about right at the moment, which is something I really like about this show so far. The show also likes to explain why Gammamon can't be left at home, so we're not going to have the same sort of thing that we've had in previous seasons, especially in Tamers, where Gilmon is put somewhere and then escapes multiple times throughout the show. This is sort of nipping it in the bud. We have Gammamon straight away saying that he can open the door, basically, or rather Hiro asking Gammamon if he's able to open the door, and we find out that Gammamon, yes, he has wings and is able to open the door. We also nip something in the bud, which is how that Hiro is able to take Gammamon away, out in public. And it's easily explained by people think he's something called an AI hologram. So that sort of explains that away. So Gammamon can kind of be seen hanging out with Hiro throughout the show. And that's a nice touch as well. And in general, as I said, Gammamon in general is a highlight for me in this episode. And it also felt like the evolution was earned because we had this bonding moment between Hiro and Gammamon. And it felt like it was a really heartwarming and well-deserved moment between the two, and it was a really nice moment. And we got a nice evolution song too, which is always a plus. And not to mention the fact that we won the battle against Mummymon, not just by evolving and firing the bigger attack. It was about talking about what Mummymon thought was happening. Mummymon was just misunderstanding the situation, and Hiro was able to tell him that. And that was a really nice moment for me. I really liked it. In general, I don't think I really have any lowlights. Of course, there's the kind of weirdness in the translation of the characters looking at a picture of a mummy and they're saying that, oh, is that a mirror? And the reason for that is the Japanese word for mummy is mira, which obviously sounds like mirror, but the Japanese word for mirror is either kagami or it's mira. So mira versus mira. So it's sort of similar in that way. So I guess the subtitles, it didn't really do a good translation because they didn't look at what was on the screen, which is a picture of a mummy. So that was something that happened. But otherwise, I don't have that many lowlights. We also have a bit in the background that says World of Mummies, but it's spelt mommies like the American spelling of mummy, as in a mother, not as in a mummified thing, which is mummy. So that was also kind of funny, but no lowlights here. But if you want to hear any more of my thoughts, you'll have to check out the podcast that we'll be recording, or we just have recorded, but we'll be releasing tomorrow. So definitely check that out, and I hope you enjoy it. Did you enjoy this episode? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!